The sterile white walls of the xenobiology lab hummed with the quiet efficiency of advanced alien technology. Dr. Olivia Chen stood before the holographic display, her dark eyes scanning the cascading data streams that floated in the air like luminescent jellyfish. Beside her, William Foster adjusted his glasses nervously, still not quite accustomed to being the subject of such intense scrutiny. They were the only two humans aboard the Galactic Research Station Prometheus, specimens of a species that had recently joined the interstellar community. The Xyloth researchers who ran the facility had been fascinated by humanity from the moment first contact was established. Now, 6 months into their cultural exchange program, Olivia and William found themselves at the center of an investigation that would shake the foundations of galactic understanding. The results are unprecedented, chirped Zolther, the lead Xyloth xenobiologist. His crystalline form refracted the laboratory lights into rainbow patterns across the floor. We have analyzed the genetic material you provided, and the anomalies are disturbing. Olivia crossed her arms. Disturbing. That's not exactly reassuring, Zolther. Perhaps fascinating would be more appropriate. The alien corrected himself, his translator unit struggling with emotional nuance. You see, we have compared your DNA with the ancient samples you brought from your world, the ones you call Neanderthal, Denisovan, and Homo erectus. William leaned forward, his scientific curiosity overriding his apprehension, and the hologram shifted, displaying two DNA helixes side by side. One glowed blue, the other, slightly different in structure, pulsed red Neanderthal. When we compare species across the galaxy, we expect divergence, Zolther explained. Separate evolutionary paths that branch and never But humans, he paused, his form flickering with what might have been confusion. Humans carry genetic markers from multiple extinct hominid species. You didn't just coexist with these other intelligent beings. You absorbed them. Olivia felt a chill run down her spine. We know about the interbreeding. It's been documented since the early 21st century. Most humans carry 1 to 4% Neanderthal DNA. Yes. Zolther's tone grew more animated. But you don't understand what you're describing. In the 73,000 star systems we've catalogued, among the 247 sentient species in the Galactic Coalition, this has never occurred. When two intelligent species meet, one of three things happens. They coexist peacefully in separate territories. One drives the other to extinction through competition, or they destroy each other in war. But never integration, William asked. Never, confirmed Zala. The genetic barriers, the cultural differences, the territorial instincts, they prevent it. Yet humans did the impossible. You've met other intelligent species on your own planet and you've merged with them. The hologram expanded, showing a timeline of human migration out of Africa. Red dots marked Neanderthal territories, green showed Denisovans, yellow indicated other archaic human populations, and everywhere they met, purple regions bloomed mixing zones. This is why we asked where the other species went, Zolther continued. In every other case we've studied, the answer is extinction or isolation. But for humans, the answer is, they're still here. Inside you, Olivia's mind raced. What are you saying? That we're unique? Profoundly so, Zolther's form pulsed brighter. We ran simulations based on your genetic data. The probability of successful interbreeding between two hominid species creatures separated by hundreds of thousands of years of evolution should be near zero. Yet it happened, repeatedly, and the offspring were fertile, thriving. William stood, pacing the length of the lab. But why? What made us different? That's what troubles us, Zolther admitted. We've found something in your DNA that doesn't exist in any other species. A flexibility, an adaptability that goes beyond normal mutation rates. It's as if humans were designed to incorporate genetic diversity from any compatible source. Designed. Olivia's voice sharpened. Are you suggesting we're artificial? No, poor word choice. Evolved rather, but in a direction that defies conventional xenobiological theory. Your species doesn't just adapt to environments. You adapt to other species. You absorb their strengths, their traits, their very essence. The hologram shifted again, this time showing comparative immune systems. Neanderthals had robust immune defenses against certain pathogens. Humans who bred with them inherited those defenses. Denisovans had adaptations for high altitude. Tibetan humans carry those genes today. You didn't just meet these species, you harvested their evolutionary advantages. William stopped pacing. That sounds ... predatory, or symbiotic, Olivia countered. They gained access to our innovations, our different way of thinking. It wasn't conquest. It was merger, perhaps, Zoltha conceded. But the Galactic Coalition is deeply concerned. If humans can integrate with other hominid species so readily, what happens when you encounter us? We've seen your history, your capacity for both cooperation and conflict. The question being asked in the council chambers is this: are humans a bridge between species, or a genetic predator? The lab fell silent except for the hum of machinery. Olivia looked at William, seeing her own uncertainty reflected in his eyes. What do you think? She asked Zoltha directly. You've worked with us for months. What's your assessment? The crystalline being's form dimmed slightly, a sign of deep thought. I think the galaxy has never encountered anything like humanity. You are capable of terrible violence, yes, but also unprecedented unity. You warred with Neanderthals, and you married them. You competed with Denisovans, and you bore their children. You carry the legacy of every human species that ever walked your world. Zoltha approached them, his form casting prismatic light across their faces. The real question isn't where the other species went, it's where humanity is going. Because if you can bridge the gap between different human species, perhaps you can bridge the gaps between the stars. Olivia felt something shift in her chest, a weight she hadn't known she carried. The story of humanity wasn't one of singular triumph, but of countless meetings, mergings, and transformations. They were not one people, but many, woven together across millennia. We're mongrels, William said softly, then smiled. Magnificent mongrels, indeed, Zoltha agreed, and the galaxy is about to discover what that means. As the stars wheeled beyond the laboratory windows, two humans stood surrounded by alien technology, carrying within their very selves the answer to an ancient mystery. They were not the victors in evolution's race, they were the synthesis, the sum of all who came before, and they were just beginning to understand what that made them.